CBeebies Bedtime Story.
What a day! Hello, I'm Fiona. It's just started to rain. I'm glad I had my umbrella with me, otherwise I would have got very wet. Well, hold on. I mean, what are all these umbrellas doing here? You don't need an umbrella inside the house. You only need one when you go outside, don't you? Although I do know a story where an umbrella would have been very useful indoors. The story is by Jim Helmore and Karen Wall and is called Hold On Tight, Stripy Horse. Splish, splash, splosh. Wet and windy magic was at work in the bric-a-brac shop. Plop! A big drop of icy water landed on the Stripy horse's nose and woke him up. "Ooh, it's raining indoors," he shivered.
Wiggle in your wellies,
Splashed Rolly and Pitch.
hang on to your hats,
Chirped Muriel. "And bring out your brollies," barked Herman.
Did someone call?
A flamingo-shaped umbrella stepped out of the basket by the door.
My name's Ella, she smiled. You can shelter under me if you like.
They all crowded underneath Ella's enormous wings. The rain was getting heavier. "We've got to put a stop to this," said the soggy Stripy horse. Suddenly, a great gust of wind blew across the shop and lifted Ella into the air. The Stripy horse grabbed Ella and Herman grabbed the Stripy horse, but the wind was too strong for them. Whoosh! They were whisked off the ground. Up and up they rushed, past the puzzle chest and the cuckoo clock and over the counter at the front of the shop. The water was rising fast. Soon Rolly and Pitch were paddling in a snaking, bubbly stream.
Hold on tight, Stripy horse, they cried.
Swish! Ella was blown towards a picture on the wall ahead. The crashing, flashing painting was spraying rain and snow all over the shop. "I've never seen a picture like that before," said the Stripy horse.
It's called Tropical Paradise,
frowned Muriel. "Doesn't look much like paradise to me," woofed Herman. Thud! The friends landed on a bookshelf. "What a ride," said the Stripy horse. "But at least we found out where the rain is coming from."
The north wind shall blow, and we shall have snow,
warned a squawking voice. They all peered over the side of the shelf and saw a fat metal bird on an odd-looking perch.
That's the weather vane parrot, said Muriel. He points in the direction of the wind, but he's stuck facing north, and a north wind brings snow and rain.
"So that's why it's raining in the picture," cried the Stripy horse.
"Oh, my goodness," called Ella. "Look down there."
Far below, Rolly and Pitch were being swept towards a waterfall that dashed and splashed down the steps to the shop's basement.
"Man overboard!"
cried Rolly. "Quick, everyone," said the Stripy horse. "We'll have to unstick the parrot and point him back the other way. If we all join together, I think we can just reach across."
"Look before you leap!"
cried the parrot. Herman swung and the Stripy horse stretched, but Ella couldn't hook the parrot's beak.
"SOS!"
shouted Pitch from the river.
"If at first you don't succeed, try again," screeched the parrot.
"Don't worry," said the Stripy horse. "I'm very good with feathery objects." Swoosh! They swung again. The Stripy horse stretched until he thought he would split a seam, and with a clink of metal, Ella hooked the parrot.
"Hooray!"
cried the penguins from the water below.
"Now pull, everyone,"
tweeted Muriel.
"One good turn deserves another,"
called the parrot, and he creaked and groaned round to face the other way. But as the parrot turned, Ella lost her grip, and the friends swung backwards.
"Help! Help! Help! Help!" "What goes up must come down," squawked the parrot.
Bang! They crashed into the shelf behind them and began to fall down, down, down. Ella opened her wings just in time. and they floated through the air, landing with a gentle splosh in the river below.
Ahoy there!
Cried the penguins. With some speedy doggy paddling, the Stripy horse scooped up Rolly and Pitch just before they were swept over the basement steps.
What kept you?
Asked the penguins. The rain had stopped, the wind had dropped, and the shop was drying out. Up in the painting, sunlight sparkled on the gentle waves, and the flying fish leapt into the sky.
It's a proper tropical paradise again,
said the Stripy horse. Rolly and Pitch pulled out some deck chairs, and they all settled down in the picture's golden glow.
All's well that ends well,
squawked the weather-vane parrot. And that story was called Hold On Tight, Stripy Horse. I wonder if it stopped raining outside the CBeebies' house yet. I'll just go and check. While I do, it's time for you to go to bed. And I'll see you very soon for another bedtime story. Night-night.